de no a wo kan ye nefa the professor ne kire ye no matena se adwene ho a minim se saa nyoma wi ento ka se ntie be de nam se nyoma no se de enye no na yejai a omani betimi akonanim ene ba ko a mi se yi eye short term oriented no ono na mi yi na me dia kama asem eno ye research no ye ma hu se broni ni se Ghana fo no ye nwene nko akire bebri a che se ye dwene enne chain dachi ene na me kama asem e dia ba beduru so or say ye short term oriented into over 100 no or my 4 this week nyina me no we dwendwen on mine no ho onye bibia me no dwen on mine no ho me busawo wo de wakomem enti aye NDC MPP a ye mre me busawo yaye NDC ne MPP a ye mre umre news na ya wotia NDC say MPP say NDC say no umre onye frustrated ene kra de social media so no obetimi ehudi obi ye yem papa John Dramani Mahama ewo China na baby onam nyina me follow no ewo China ho unhu baby a poto wo ewo China me hu baby a inso na sei ewo China me hu baby a obi disika ye hwani din ewo China orderly ewo China president nice only Chairman Xi Jinping Chinese president Neshe Papano China president any the way I was here ruling on mine no a govern on minor men China say USA for to me kaso mutimi tia USA for onim de ntia because omu sha se time na ye dede no na omu solve problems nti na no permitro bi wo social media ye system ne ye wa ben ne se wadi baba enye de wo ye wa ben ne se otimi twa batu jana wontimi nya hwe sam ye system no a create a certain structure entimi ma ye ntimi nye nemum de bia te se yesua wasua de ba yen kase wa ya de tie se obi asua de different from what ye ade edua ye de yesua de ba yenye ade yesua de chen se ye ade ene me kasa kire badwemba yesua de wa bin o ye professor or ye doctor wa kosuku but yenye ade ne se yempese ye de adwene na ye de sua ade no be ye bibia ma ye ho atoyen nemom ya adwene na ye de kosua ade ne ye se mikoye se ya menya si yebetua mikasei ene dodo na akoye se mi ko school no na yetua mikasei enye te se mi ko school na me de sa adwene na beboa oman no ama oman na sachira a etimia a limited nyoma na yentimi nye no yewra jo Mahama o China se hoye ne fe papa sa wo China hoye ofe twitwa China de ni bi man kofon toto fato because ye papa wo eya ne fe enso ba bia wonam ye kama ne railway na wonam ho kama ne ba bia wonam ye wura John Dramani Mahama China wo ho no se eya wo fe wonam kwamu a porto enku nipa no se eya wo fe obekwa baba be kabrofo akire yen Presido, you know I like you so much. But I become frustrated with these kind of trips. Ye koba, ye leaders in share BBM free. O mesa kwaba be the same thing. The BIA complaining. No, Obeko China. No, China they are not wasting their time talking about politics. China is about doing. Omuye Juma, and so ye be kwaba sabe politics. E wo krom ha. Yenkosia, I'm telling you, yenkosia here with China. Ye kosia bibia wo China ye be kwaba ni abeye NDC ni MPP ni adwene 2028 ho bra Facebook na be hwe corona ujai no mane be se wunsuo e wo manso adubia no hwe ni kro the way we see ahyehye no e ya adwene o once we are learning and remembering somebody is doing time aye kosuku akosia de na yesua de akese no obi ye adwuma washishe ni kro ni ye bra fa we to mami bra Facebook na me so hwe ade mami bra Facebook na hwe ade mami hwe ade yetia ne atwefa yebo so am interchange ye atwefa yebo yentimi hwe obi kro no wahihye kro na abrunsa wa ha fly over na ha ekwan no wabiebiem enti road accident bi ama China for omunso ye nipa te se ye ya omo di adwene ne to so se sika no mu nhwia China dente ana me ba na me kire wo nneoma bi ni se me pese wo hu se krobi yusu na adwene ye de yusu ya adwene ye politics dente a me ka se kohwe ni se obi aye ama na ye enti wanhwe a wote Ghana ha na ye se sa nete ye ba wiase amfa hwe ama ne sa orientation no enti mi ma ye adwene ye se oman China for omunye 21 days fasting and prayers. Hwe krono omunim nyansanti hwe kwan de we omusaye kwan no that e kwan ka ba ko 1 2 3 4 obia we kra ye kromo etisen ka bia wo free tech junction eko edum anako e kromu mpo no China for say ye nya kwan no mienu pe na akwakofa accident aba die wo kro mu mpoya ne 4 na hwe die wo kro akire ya tena sama every year every month every Saturday Sunday nipa wu yenka ho asem say president meko China won sua hwe Nhyira FM yeni momo yeni be gina president Mahama ko China wakwakochia na o say o China for mumra Ghana na Ghana de ye bie ye propa ye gusu a ye namfo ye be kasa abrofo na ne awie fanfare ne asa betena say na ye sa sabi nsehunu na we are not going to learn anything from China. We will only be interested in brofo a John Mahama ko kan ye will be interested in the fact say oh na fe papa na cameras oh ko China president aba ni 3 days visit to China ye ni abu ensam hia yensua hwe emfri mu na ye de ye ba China for no mutiri ho mefe no ye de ye ba na nanom any police for any soldiers any politicians ama China for no o majo mu kro kama no ma ba esense sabi ye jimi anti ni abese ye de ye wi na ye complaini Nhyira FM obi na chise ni kro no wo de obehwe bia no ahwe ukro wo de behwe na hwe so am interchange behwe na hwe bosomtwe behwe na hwe babia wo wote na hwe kro no hwe se omunsei hwe the way a omude guard race wo de behwe China fo nim nyansa ma omude ga me nam sokoban na me ko atwema ekomi kro mu peti na matu na me fa sokoban a de bia na me yam hyehye me ye betimi kra ye kwan na wie kwan na ye no esum wo kwan no so ye nye ho hwe ye timi wie na kwan no ye de nade kra ba choke se de be ya accident insi no ye timi ye kwan wie wo krom how na engineers so bia hunyansa se betimi atia anaka betimi abobi kwan na mu nye ye nye ho hwe enso ye akrachefo ye politician for ye nyusu ya adwene enye adwuma bi betimi aboa ye frustration ena de bia NDC MPP ND Evradi Nyakopo krobi ni Nhyira FM areho kwan nim kra timi fu kwan ni timi fu ufri okọ ejo so kwan a kwan ni timi fu bra Facebook never share baby ayera John Dramani Mahama owo na hwe the wo mu si yom kwa look at how thick the road is hwe kwan no wo kwan na wo se kwan we ebedi be 50 years na ntutu ye Niami kromu pechi me kwa aba santa so dro ekwan na amoamoa ekwan na moama yetimi kase ye ba bedwi ekwan no so na asai yetimi ye political road say ye beto aba ni aye road na road etutu na no ame krom pechi na metu me koy ekwan ye omude be politics no ekwan na say tutu obi amfa ho ye nchi obia nothing will happen ye via ni e complaining
Nhyira fan.
And I no pay me say, many a brain say, ya call brocha yen kosiahwe. Yen penny for call a brocho mun kosiahwe. Yera John Mahama, ever call China call Cambro for Obabano, yen to me implement ho, say China yen galam say China ye kwaye, say China ye nisika, say China no, or be a general mine ho, and your politics.
Nhyira fan.
But obi care, nobody cares. Asema me care, obi fa ho, obi amfa ho. Yemfa ho hwe ne kuro won twetwa nwura o de gya aha ye de ni nyina be stores aye containers na no na hwe maami bi all complaining ye nneoma ebetimi aboa ecosystem no China hwe ye kwan na look at the quality of the road na hwe the way e hosi ye kama obi antu nwura be hwe bi media to Facebook ntu be bi na hu de me kana mani abre na no pay be hwe de wo masi ahihye omukro enwura no wa ha kama ya green grass ya utimi ko asokwa na enantwie na ninamu awi mai enantwie o a whole city na una masokwa enantwie ni namu ofa yija nantwie ni namu no majom nan na nwura fu obi amfa ho otiwo se o assembly tisi obi na beka kire no
Nhyira fan.
kroma fo nso tutu nwura gu basa obi anka bibia so it is so frustrating and until na hwe yen mu bi no enye calling na enye te se yen de ne ye ofre a eto na bia na opesa wo tena wo ba bi kura gene wo ho efisa asem na wo kura wo ka no ase wo ka gu mframem bibia nsi because empanifo na hu se yen a ye ti omu ne ye to aba mo sabi empanifo manimu a ase omunim se yen nyini bebre saa de wa me si dwene no enya dodo na dwene ne saa ena dodo na enwene ne saa ne nso dooso enti wo ka ne se ya na ye den
Nhyira fan.
Nantwie timi ni namu udu anwumra na kumase ene ayesum obi amfa ho who cares me say yewra John Mahama wo ko China enso ensua hwe na nse huni ha na me de na akufo ado de akireo yewra na akufo ado ko China ne Japan a okaka say oh Ghana for ebesia China for ene ekwan amofo aso eye mpuntuo 2018 ne ne owie ye no na Ghana for kra mpani nim ahwe ye tu kwan mpanyifo tu kwan yensua hwe mewa wusia mpanyifo ya omu ka adwene wusia abrofo ya enwemo mu pese omu yega obeba ha kra na obi pe bribe
Nhyira fan.
me se wakofa investor kra ba no na kwabra na pe bribe pe bribe age 2017 me India fobi omuba ha say omuba be sugar factory samna na commander sugar factory afechire ne se no omuba omu say na boa yen na yen pushi na bibia nye okay na kwabrane pe bribe age empanyifo me India fobi so at that time 2017 thereabout omu de tractor ba krom ha tractor between 2016 and 2017 tractor ba krom ha kwabrane se wontua sika bi ansana obekono no mu cut deals enti ye won nyoma bebrewa hwe na me okay US ambassador ni Norway ambassador ka bibi or say sa corruption is driving away business people abrofo no munim corruption o any bribe enti omu so omu ba na Ghana for na instead so omu di adwuma ebreye no na kwabra need to be je bribe enti wentua bribe na mana na ekọ enti to na bi adwuma bebre ntimi mane ne say obeba no na eje bribe politician na eje bribe assembly je bribe ansa na adwuma no enti no mukọ
Nhyira FM.
and that on 5th September 2018 nanu yawo 2018 Yebra Akufo-Addo, we will copy China's success story. We are witnessing today how China aggressive development of the market economy on the wheels of industrialization in this new era, brofo of socialism with Chinese characteristics, has lifted some $500 billion out of poverty, creating world's largest middle class in the process. Yebra Akufo-Addo ko sa brofo no. Yehu de China se omu ye, omu hye omu nneoma, ene nneoma. Jeff, thank you very much. Facebook never share in 2017, 8th of March 2017, Danish ambassador, because Danish, a Scandinavian country, so mumunchia bribe. Upe kura, mumunchia bribe, omuye least corrupter. Danish eka ho, Norway eka ho, Sweden eka ho, omumpe bribe. She 2017 omuhu sa anyoma no. Because me no my witness bia me amidi me investors aba a mo be boa Ghana e be bia adwuma no kwabrane se yentua bribe ansa okoye wa mabiem in 2017 8th of March corruption driving investors away enyam na me kan you 8th of March because had na akoswa Kufuor time na wo ho Atamils time wo ho Mahama part 1 na wo ho Akufo-Addo part 1 and 2 na wo ho 2016 still obekono na obi pe bribe ansa politician gene die wie na nananso agene die na assembly so agene die obi e penti time ye be wie no enti na China fo no timi ye de omu pe okrom ha no die enti China fo no timi di because omu ba omu bribe yen the entire China ni odaso ye galamse ni se ohene ni police ni protect China ni no Mommy and Kano Crow Chroma and China ni obetimi asore so ye galamse but China ni no politician nananum police for soldiers protect China ni no enti time bia obeche no enkoye Brad Facebook ne behwe ye Christopher no uka enkura wo mu ye least corrupter Africa yen ka ho First 10 yen ka hwe kro a wiase nyina yesi omunye corrupt anase ho corruption ne wo from pa Denmark once we call Danish ambassador Denmark as of 2022 upe kro a yesi enye corrupt omu nhwia de omu dwene oman ne ho a anye Ghana, anye Nigeria, anye any African country. The first one, Bronia, to the Bikra wonya time, and sorry. Danish for Denmark, for 90, followed by what? Finland, 87, New Zealand, Tiedino, baby, anya corrupt in it. Make a first 10. I'm waiting, first 10, bra Facebook here, there too. First 10, no, just say, Uka first 20 crowd, African, Ibia, Papa Bienim, Denmark, Finland, Norway, Singapore, Sweden, Switzerland, Netherlands, Germany, Ireland, Luxembourg, Hong Kong, Australia, Canada, Estonia, Kinkai, Uruguay, Belgium, Japan, UK. Me body no, what they share, my body bear first 10. Yeah, GD4, yeah, corruption, yeah, ye sum nyame kra che obi a yetimi edi nyame ye enwoma bebre edi nyame kra di dwa nyina no ye ka omo a wo munye corrupt Ghana fo nka ho ya kromfo san no mpese o muka France, Austria, Seychelles, USA, Bhutan, Taiwan, Chile, UAE, Barbados, Bahamas, Israel, South Korea, Lithuania, Portugal. Omuni number 22 ho. Men who Africa ni bia wom Africa. Ye nim Africa fo nim. Ye ka via sim kroma ye beka se corruption nia. Africa fo a oba Ghana ha. Ye se 70 eye agidi fo emu be 30 ekọ inkremofo en ebi ye nananom abosomfo ye ka kro a wo musum nyame ne ye ka nka me expect se Ghana be ko ho
Nhyira FM.
Enso yenim. Do you understand what I'm talking about? The American not here. The American not here. You can most corrupt in Sonaba, Somalia, Venezuela, Syria, Yemen, Haiti, Congo, Cambodia, Bangladesh, Zimbabwe, Liberia, Chad, Comoros. Wahu, ye ka kroa ye corrupt no. Shedi ye wom. Say ye ni nemwe ni Africa, Sudan, Dr. Congo, Nigeria, Guinea, Uganda. Shedi aye bubo. Enso bia bia mabo nyina ye ne esu nyame. Liberia. Ekrona ya bubu corruption woni nyina hwe omu suban omu nyina enkoye Iraq, Honduras, Congo, Cambodia, Guinea-Bissau, sika bebrebe enso corruption. Cameroon for Pobia, Papa wedi 94. Osi yensa ntoma no. Wanhwe ya na omasa akoto ama no. Wo papa ni wu. Papa no timi dwunso gu ne ho. Enso still otimi manipulate osi yensa ntoma no. Uganda president. Omu to aba. Papa na tnaswa owu enso still opese onyaba ubenye se a manfo na besa kwakoto ama no na papa owu a wanya ebia yare bi still ontimi kura nante still yenya panyi bia wo Cameroon se Pobia wanyini entitisi wo ye asofo wo Cameroon empanyifo wo Cameroon judges wo Cameroon papa na tnaswa over 40 something years wadi 94 owu and so still African ni etimi kogina wo say ono a na ekọ
Nhyira FM
yatena krom ha because of Cote d'Ivoire because of Ouattara ene Babo nipa 3000 ewuye ewo Cote d'Ivoire papa no onu ntio because eduru sabre no na Laurent Gbagbo so wawini Ouattara nso so wawini because of that innocent people mema innocent people died because of sankofo mienwe ene nipa wu wo ne ho no ono so baaye no Ouattara so baako mienu ke wasa okọ wasesa constitution no Ouattara so miensa afedie wasasa constitution o sa ekoso 4th time Cote d'Ivoire Ouattara wadi 83 years and so ye no obi anka ho asem
Nhyira FM
Pobia nie papa ni nie watena so a enye ne you see African problem no similar similar why because yatena se ahunu se to me ne ye chain adwuma ye mu bi sha se ye ma President Mahama nko tetem na nkofo di yen atem na adwene ne ye ne se ye mpe na asem but onhu se a leadership crisis
Nhyira FM
ye mu bi ne ka se ye ma Mahama nko tetem we ye hwan na say obekọ tetem na say ye hu ne se ye duru oman a se ope okandinia je se koye nipa baako na yenya bebre wo man ni mu a then you have a problem
Nhyira FM
oko other countries a USA se Donald Trump free ho a ye woni nipa be 20 o metimi aye president amana yi ya treni omo
Nhyira FM
adentina omban se ye penkofo mutimi ye president a o kan ye ndru 10 are we okay? Do we think say a normal? It is not normal. Ebusianfo.
Nhyira FM
Me kan we me ya no me be lines na fe ya to aso. This week, Mashada na meye de meyi. I want to speak to your mind and heart. Do you think say okay say ye pe on mind say ye pe nkofo mo di president ha untimi nkan nipa 10 e wo Ghana ha. And you think it's okay? Until they continue saying say Yankema Mahama nko term no it suggests say in NDC no yan train obi oye leader obetimi ato aso aye ni ye. So ba MPP mu a nipa kakra ya we are saying say nipa num ya na timi ya president man ye adenti na yentimi nko bia ye ko MPP mu a ye wo nipa be 30 50 a wo munyina wo hu o nka se ankofo metimi aye adwuma ye ni bi adenti na se wo ye NDC ni MPP fru a yentimi nyi nkrofo bi ka se akwa we de ukọ Northern region akwa we obetimi aye president oba Ashanti akwa we ye wo nipa be 50 100 ya train ni omu in leadership a ometimi abu oman no
Nhyira FM
ene ye training nkrofo so munya akromfo omu sha say we 10 ni test con 10 for now oye student no join it 10 why because onu so nyina obenya position no akwakoto akron no sem no so a Tescon or MPP ni or call university and no akwakoshim said be yo nyina obe te say JFK anana B and obenyeska no ahye batakari no so no ahye ase na ya man position no abeye MP na ya to aso na cycle of poverty to aso
Nhyira FM
champion for 10 oldest African president in 2024 wow they be heavy oldest ba ko ye Pobia Cameroon when nyina 1933 Nangoro Mbumba, Namibia, wachina so 82 years. Alasa Ouattara, 1942, 82 years. She sampen you wo panyin no tena fie no aba abegye adwene because identity etimi ka so obi di 60 years dia on tena fie no nko retirement but yetimi jetum so obi adi 80 years otimi be president mani yeyi the logic ni say panyin etimi ka so wadi 60 years into compulsory co but wadi 80 years dia otimi be president why na ka sa de no identity etimi nkapo say ayere soa no 70 years o de yemfa say ayere soa 70 years ayere soa 70 years ahaya giatum say who 30 wuntimi be president this wadi 40 ya giatumo ba wo kwa manone a obi adi 20 or 30 or something otimi be president mani yeyi but Ghana ya giatum say life begin at 40 enti akira wo say from 20 years ni nyina ye ntrenu ma wunyu so wa adwene wadi 30 years a wuntimi lead wadi 35 a wuntimi lead enne nyame ya dom ye hu say Dr. Frank Amoako hini musa no say ondi 40 years okra na otimi lead enti Dr. Frank Amoako hini no ye president anka enya fe Dr. Frank Amoako hini Ashanti regional minister and as say o ye president kenya fe but ya gia to mu say just wadi 40 years ansa o ma ya to mu 64 65 70 80 obewie no abre ye mranti akra ye tena ho ane abre no obi a wadi 80 years e dia no betimi aye ye ka wuntie enehwe ye papa na Akufo-Addo wayemre the honest truth is that no ayemre edin because what na kema wutimi bre 80 years dey ya no betimi di na adwena ye ba ya gia tum say tese wona o manyini ena wo so mo yes ade no the entire John Mahama ye active ni say o woni 60s into a very active obetimi aye adwuma Baumia e woni 60s obetimi aye adwuma ken Japan o woni 60s obetimi aye adwuma Educhum o woni 60s obetimi aye adwuma empanyifo bebre wo ho a wonim say oh 50 60 it is okay 80 years bra Facebook na be good Jeff wonderful ene usika yemisika wati de obedi bia metua ho ka ya alignment mami ya alignment Kofi yenya alignment na afie mbi line ne nkofo ebi entwetwe enkomo bra Facebook na be hwe ya alignment mami hwe Ghana mpanyufo ye de ato Facebook hwe Ghana mpanyufo no de o madie na be hwe yen ye de ayedie this week the ntia me yes anyi nyina ne say I am frustrated say ye da so ye de ye ya ye mpese ye bekọ anim na makacho say ebeduru ba bi no wan kan me ensu abekan me asere because ade me ye obeti ase daachi bi wo de bra Facebook na be hwe kro na omu ko manim ene omu leaders na hwe ye de good enti bra kekabom ne enko
Nana say o hwe de eboho ya Justin Trudeau 45 Prime Minister Canada
left one no eye abrochirefo
anti we ne abrochirefo
okay
and we ye before na o hwe Justin de 45 Prime Minister of Canada Charles also de 41 Prime Minister of Belgium
they can call Africa for the no
enti me bo 1-1 ebia 1
how they don't wear say beche o dey for Africa there no 10
enti nana
na show mu for mu ages to na hwe
the least age
na hwe obedient hwe old African 2024 fatuso
okay nana se ye hwe a compare the least age ewo eye abrofo ne die nimu no eye 39 na wo ba ebibifo ne die nimu so anana the least age a me hu ne hayi eye 78 enti na say the wusha ewa bibima mu ha no eye 78 de na mahu ha nana 2024 as of 2024 nana okọ abrofo ne de mu ade osua pa eye 39 it tells you say distance na ewa say wo ka kra na say wo che abibifo ne mu mfie mienu a na wonya broni de adi wo
it Jeff ko sa countries now boss no ene omu prime minister omu ages those least corrupt countries in any omu ages maybe we cry Finland cry the emma any you use omu less than 40 years omu say Dr. Frank Amoako hinimu sa kofon any use into Congo Brazzaville e kom e wo ho 80
yeah 80 e be my mu dia de gu as of 2024 no the least is 78
the usawum
78
Algeria Eritrea
yeah and so
Zimbabwe okay we ti at that time granda na Akufo-Addo di 89 say o be
say dem say
80 years plus 80 81
na 81
obebre obebre we say ye to aba ma yen calculate say ye money 8 years no adi sen eno we say di gina so to aba obia o pese oba no ye musa say no adi sen fa countries na omo pe for NDC mu ne enhwe omu ages ni bi ne enhwe ase di nketia ne na ye nfa 8 years nka ho say 8 years no be buru 8 time ni kwan say ye to ma no
Nhyira
I think
Denmark Denmark
years.
Denmark president too Oba
48
Metidi Frederiksen 48 years Oba
48 years near the man or sign your band
48 years for Denmark corruption no
extra ewo fem and anana o share now compared to before the year now it means emuwa a kind of because yeah the end you sakra and ye mu no 78 as of that time I believe say this one too is 56 on the fans who Finland.
It means that John Mahama say obebi enu edi 70 years which is okay 70 years is okay
normal
because you won 14th October 2025 okay no 29 September 1958 until now say 66 years old means obebi no na wedi 70 years fantastic
70 dia oji wa home but after 70 dia na me hu die ntia ese was atwa
Finland Prime Minister thank you Jeff any production team with this come my idea Petteri Orpo or Finland Prime Minister what do you say
also 56
years
56
and to a very active young in New Zealand
Christopher so 55
New Zealand president 55 years
yeah
good and to obey no maybe I will be 4 years account no will be 60 obetimi aye adwuma bo man no
yeah and nana ade we age asem a wo kan very important too because wa hoɔden wa dream wa hoɔden wo dipadua mu ahoɔden sha ase say ekofam with age enu nti na ye ma retirement age ye 60 ko je wa home opa na bia be ma contract no kra contract maximum ye 10 years 5 years no asage 5 years na aye 70 years we wie wadwuma but if you have 70 plus years person we say mami
Singapore where Singapore
okay when you Singapore there
53 years
nti 53 or no so age them na we young go betimi aye adwuma no so what you say but 70 plus econo nipa no waye mre
nti wo de yenhwe Nhyira Johnson ase dunketia thanks production team Nhyira Johnson ase dunketia ye won 24th December 1956 as of now ye ka say 68 years
the only we do 70 na we
nti this year December no kobedi 69
next when to obedi 70
nti yemfa 18 ka ho obedi say
hey you know mosquito when you know
you see it is not about me penasem
yeah
but obi betu ne fo a me somebody a obetra 70 years in the presidency no it's not normal
yeah
and so with this 70 years what the 80 ka ho a say
there's a 70 as well 78
what you say nti that time no
there's a 78 or 80 years no
oko 80 years
what nanado time no be there
and we know the effect
yes nana is very true.
So obio na say obey president be as 2028 na Ghana for to mana say be NDC for choose na it means that obe free so na number 70 something equal 80 ade
nana the stress of the job to be a president no ya no mu feel say ya good the title na nko awo his excellency akwan a wo tu programs e wo ho obe sorry on na even just ministers yo mo ha kura hebromo brena the president of the republic internationally or represent you all go up and down near there nya dwuma ketwa so when you get to a certain age near this our responsibility ni beso ya wo so and we've been in this country where we have a president a committee and no more da
yeah you know Johnson
no order obi create me Johnson no kura yes because when you broso and say na nyame aye no naturally wudrum fie bi a ese adwuma wo ye nyina no
yes, a quick information from Bernard. Julius Debra, 24th April 1966. As of today, no, we're 59 years.
59
so it means that the 8 to cry can
one. 67,
which is okay. You understand?
67, which is okay. 70.
And so we no.
Now we are 70.
Still which is okay.
Yeah.
You understand? But I trust 70. And somebody is saying, say, Donald Trump or Chinese president, almost 70s.
We are seeing some of these things.
But you see, this is what I want to tell these people. The entire abroche so be the 80 years obetimi aye adwuma ne say institutions ye adwuma into the stress now obekom no esote enti say you compare ages men compare an age to a place. China institutions here, Juma. It's a bibia na was share enra nurses for strike.
Yeah.
Say president memoir. It's Kamintan Kando as a minister no yede. And the bibia to say president say. And to be Biana wasn't a minister cry ya to a president. Is it not stressful?
Yeah.
But look what your president Bekacho said nurses are strike for 10 months in June.
Then we know what to do.
You know what to do. It shouldn't wait till president to be bansa.
Nana, but even a quick confirmation of the working. And now no president says so kusia CJ Auditor General. And your friend is saying Attorney General. Before say corruption, but we have institutions who could plan. Nim so wo nim de o betimi a plan a fight strategies about fight corruption. But president has to meet them again to think through.
Yeah.
And to look at the stress to be African president, and yes, because our institutions are different, and now they are not to China. Oko Western countries now.
Yeah.
Almost lifespan is different from us.
Yeah.
And their health, almost health system, so very good.
Yeah.
Trump, the ever two way.
Yeah.
Send a man for a surprise.
Yeah.
We didn't even know he was taking some vaccines.
Yeah.
Ever told Johnny who say he's protected.
Yeah.
Or 5 vaccines being the doctor share the camera. And he does all the ECG no man. Your treatment be your president, your rebu can just see the need to on it. And most of the African countries, their president a treatment.
Yeah.
And so it tells you say your system nankasa doesn't support that age level, no. So would be
the average you cram 65. Life expectancy in Ghana. Would 65?
And imagine say a president is having an issue just like Nkai Hwanre Dr. Yo Konfanochi dia Wunyai Dr. Du na ye catheterization. Look at this country. And at that age so
no science mon fan to so mame we also life expectancy at birth.
Eti baby as say 20 as of 2016 no there dey simple. Omo dey 81 dey 62 Africa
on the average.
On the average 62 no now was 70 years no abetra so a o de yade ahodo bebre or how bebre yenim microphone be president o mutiri ho stress no nko ma o matwa sakura by force. And we know in Africa your system no and support to that aged people no so be lead that front, and we see the effect of it because obo meeting and what that or bad decisions bia manfo be take ya mani bia no odisuna wururu omoko. And you see your system no so nya de ya hye ne ye say wan ko wo president and leader wan ye bibia be koso.
And when you are a president I was a office sometimes be 10 hours.
Yeah.
Now oda so to 8 nkrofo it's not easy.
And easy.
Enti when ya abrantie subaya o de me Kaubia, let's compare the Argentina Dr. Franco Mokoin Kofo Kanasep.
Yeah.
It is because, let's be honest, Sankayem Papa, Yewofa, Simon Semensa, I did be a home to me.
Yeah.
Because the strength, and to me, baby, baby, within a day.
Yeah.
My land, nano Saturday, Dr. Franco Mokoin, or activities, be and oba, and ti Oshaha, or Kwaha, but I brantie.
It do be invitations be kwa. Yes, Minister Bibebo, yes, will be a seen a name. Because on I am want me, there are so many things on to me attending to. Nana, fast forward to China for near the now working. Ye development, ye impuntua a catching. Unim ka president die ni ade in the western countries ni ade na omo die na I say o ye aged crowd said ya kwayi ka say Trump ni ade o manyine so omo di president Kenya yawo ye Africa ho ana ye Ghana ho but here they say we don't have plans for the countries edi Ghana ye ni plan bia ye dey for say long term plan said ye na wo ka no eda ho aban bia wo beba bia no ya hyehyɛ ato ho a wo be follow ntinya afi na be transfer be raki brain e be go through a lot of stress to even put things say bia wo man o ma bia ye system na nkasa hyehyɛ ye pese education ye duru say ye pese infrastructure ye duru say ye pese we by the next day China dia okay 2021 to 2025 no o ma ye o mo di o 5-year development plan hwe China ba bia no mo 1978 and it take certain decisions and answer she bi omudi gu akwam say omo pese in the next 50 years omo duru ba bia wiase nyina be hu omo and now omo aggressively they started over 800 million people they took them out of poverty but we in our country in Africa. Yes, say subject nipa kura no ase bi binum kura di ya o ma bie nyuma man krofo ye no. Yes, say yi binum adi gu nyuma no kura me bi say ye hiafo. And this is where we are going. We don't even have a national plan. Like to say a plan B party manifesto near deba aban se oba on the allowance won twam enti how mine no kra nya de so oba yiri so oba mine no plan da ho se ye hye ni say roads ye be dodo say up to the next 10 years ye road next year 300 kilometers oba o meka say oba ye roads be dey please you you are going according to the plan. And that is what China did. Omo reform is omo be ye omo no ma se be ya private ownership investment betimi abam nti omo start say omo ye no ma be ma economy na attractive. Yanya de na ye ya kwet me driving investors a few oman mu China think say omo yama manufacturing akoso industrialization and then baby omo global superpower omo ko mani economically
me the nyoma na ye kan bi nyoma bi say ye kan omo mutie no mutie ase de and ancestor na ye kan wi a na masa go back to MPP ni NDC de ye kan mutie ase mu amuhwe mu amutie ensema ye kan no mutie ase de am pese me omuti ase
asemu
because tell be omuye na se jofo na na bia ba uma solution obi anti solution journalism aye no obi amfi because still na bekwa akosi mechia
oba mechia nko but the truth is that China this yama region abano China invest here not only in infrastructure manufacturing and all that but in education. So improve literacy. Nana, as of that time, 1980, 66%. Now they are, as of today, 97% literacy level. Ewo China. Nana, what it stands for? They say enya brofo count. Yeah, hano ka brofo na anymore there. To brofo nya wu there, but they don't focus on that. We have so many types of intelligence, and which China omu derive omu development from there. Obuwa or skill wise artisan obetumi ayadia mana ye ombe yusuno. 44 million plus people universities are almost focus on STEM and research. China ebe developing. China investing in that. By year, obi etimi anya duro kura wo se etimi cure HIV. Eko South Africa ko pem wa kura wa nya bi. Otia Dr. Duncan, we know him in Ghana. Papa yisu sa azu opesika. Na nko dia production injection anka wo ba ko pe. HIV ne ko Ghana what ya wenya boafo, but we have students here, students of research. Ye will sika wan ke bit media support no. The last time I know cry na he need just $3 million to support what he was doing, the research. Why na boano? Papa no beka wa Apostle Kwadwo Safo Kantanka. Nimdie no de ko no. O man de na ye fa ho. But China had a plan. Eduomu wo bi a wonim die sa wo sen nyansa no wo skills na. They call the person on board. Na wabe form part of the development plan and now madru baby o madri ya say no Eugene
yeah na me be line so na
me conflicting view kakra na medwin say agent doesn't necessarily matter na my example South Africa na makwa countries they say tap pa Botswana and Botswana operate friend Festus Mogai na obaya de no wani Nana Mandela jemu na serum and force about what be na yansi na so mu hia amalgamation de ko National Assembly no na age ne de enka ho na mimi hu ni mum ya bro ne bayi na adwen se no no na e bia de minim award na minim research material mo de be judge ba mimi de ne ya bro ne bayi
owo de no
na kofo be di no edi sen se kofo 86 years so
ba kofo so free so as a young
oh dem na me ba Kofo ba 2000 and we 86 ah
no 86 so
mbaja say we 86 ah Uti 26 career free man. That's what this is. Na no retirement will be the president. The youngest president they want here Rawlings. Rawlings will free about no 50 years.
Yeah.
Na no what I say. But Akufo is our best performing president per the numbers we
have. But no office na 80 years. No in this 70.
The number is all ban. No we di 60 years.
So let's get the premise. Premise now near can say we support at least
60 plus 5 plus 5 which is 70 yes. Maximum where we
that's our premise.
Yes, now
we're saying that any person above 70
yes.
You have a lot of issues.
That's our premise.
Nana Mandela, no, so as our age column. I'm only saying that there are exceptions to some of these things.
Yeah, which are few.
which are few banana.
So in statistics, you are a researcher. In statistics, you look at the data, and then you look at comparative analysis.
Majority.
How many ages? You understand? For example, maybe a Rwanda president. When you need, but we share the way we see here now. Omu DNA exceptional because of how Omu buy. You talk about Mandela. It was an exceptional case. But I'm just looking at in general. Look at African countries and their ages and all those. But well,
Obi the 70 and over, they can still deliver. Lee Kuan Yew delivered. At 77, no deliver. Nana me can. I have brought the baby no age, no. Sanka 70 after 70 kwana kwanya experience a wo tie chire na na what you say to hu niema na ye kura sin youth no
before free so no at 70 years
and nana you see yes it means your buy no 68 go be 80 62 nana you see the issue with our leaders na say enu madam fu bi ajimandu a share article menim say hu ya the most educated politicians in the world nana say na to so 6 or 7 the whole world mamempe article na ajimandu a na share na nwanwa. And I was answer what has been the value of that leadership and that education on our country. And I said, you can only PhD. But why did he develop Singapore? A commitment to any leaders, abro. Anybody, it's an Amazon cham say, it's where the 80 years are. Unim Sagana, Mabuni, Jumaye. Unim abro on ye. And I mean, what could be a brand to be as well, MP, or more former girlfriends, or boy. Nana, afe isi obe ebe ten to a also na frustration. Nana, see your country ayedwin. What the 70, what the 40, what dwan. Me say me da send je for beto so amawa. Nana, eh den na say full soldier. Wo di CV call minister office ansani afo adwuma. Nana me kata say.
Obenya adwuma ate say na ba na.
Ya pro ne baye. Ba say full soldier ya sama wo kan, obetan wadu atam. So Nana, it's me engineer is inconsequential for me because Nana president Akufo-Addo do one and ministers na born for me. Nana, ubetime ye elder leader na wuti achire. Sa Mahama wani. But when Musa Brand be the 30 something years ashanti ubetime yama no. Nana, Simon Semen said the anaka former regional minister. Nani age mate Dr. Archibald Lecha, voter regional minister. Nana one who activities no nyade. Sa no yade. So exception so Nana ni we are seeing no code now. We are seeing politicians are co school. Nana Hegana ye toso 7.
Yeah, co school.
Yes, politicians, leaders are co school pa Ghana. Ye the US
Hey, sir.
Countries a bit the whole world, Ukraine, Poland, Czech Republic, Taiwan, South Korea,
so your politician.
Yes.
Our co school.
It's in another business. So what has been the value or the dividend of that education and development? I make us say I brought it back. We don't implement. Development plan and akwakwake na nanti yeni adwen say o man yenya manifesto ne yedi bu man yenim
there's a crash for na ko school pa
enti na make aya bro because in school nko de o mo fie nyansa no nana young graduate o mo say 800 years nansa ya MBA fon so be wi KNUST 4 be ka ho Accra business school be ka ho aya bro so nana is not the age Nelson Mandela social institution ni go hwe na Cyril Ramaphosa be South Africa
no what do you say
Nana so ono me age no form say Mandela no.
But you say what this say?
Nana ba say onu Mandela onu 70.
No, but you see what I'm just saying say I'm not disputing what, but I'm just saying say when you are doing those analysis now, you look at the population of African leaders. Vis-a-vis their ages. Yeah, the bear 10 to ho. And then you compare the country. Into a comparative analysis of countries are. Omuye least corrupt, omuye developed. Osho mu ages na age no say omu a omu wo animu pa no eyenkofo mu ages no relatively generally ewo ho now you talk about China and USA and I'm saying that if you look at the reasons why so be the 90 years impo obetimi aye sa adwuma no USA na China it is because they have strong institutions in that case ombre and see, I cited example say nurses in ne hwan the buy and say yankase Minister of Health say yebetuo muka the TN say President Mahama say yentuo muka by November so I was thinking that all these things put a stress because if institutions are working, you don't
Ministry
need
of
the
Creative
president, but it appears that the president must come in before something works. But other institutions, an 80 years will be allowed to just draft and think without necessarily indulging in these petty stuff.
Like America and China. It's already set.
In that case, your age will not help you.
Nana, I agree, you are right. But I'm saying that who was supposed to build that institutions?
That's the point.
So Nana make us say, for me, the issue is with the general leadership, not age. Because whether Kufu or anybody, they are responsible to build that state institution that will outlive their presidency. This is Jimmy Agla. So also when you so you are supposed to build them. You are supposed to build the institutions. And I know na make just say, because school no man could be, but they can't implement. I have brought it by you must shut down on way. And I unim Ghana say, don't know what shut down full soldiers. Nana de Gadi will why would they keep them around them? So that they can always use them for their political activities. And I know him. So the only thing I'm saying is that state institutions now someone is supposed to build it. George Washington laid the foundation of America's Cathedral of Democracy on his year. Nelson Mandela did no one Emranti about what good South Africa. Now what I say, Botswana or channel check Festus Mugai Ole Foundation on mobile afa nanom gusu toaso enkroma no anya brantie so no so ya brantie.
Yeah,
he did well.
Yeah.
Now what I say, ye benya mpanifo omfoma na de e tana make us ye nyina at any age group you get.
What I want you to do, Stella, you've not answered man. What I want you to do, which we've done, and they say, oh, you're a researcher.
Yes.
You look at the population.
Yes.
The numbers.
Yes.
And now they draw conclusion.
Yes.
You make mention of certain names.
Yes.
Ghana, a African country, 54.
Yes.
I want you to also analyze to see, say, if we have 10.
Yes.
Of these African leaders are 10 out of 54.
Yes.
Yemfani say no menyini but omutimi bo omukru. Unya 10.
Oh, Nana Anna make a choice. There was Nelson Mandela. There was Julius Nyerere. 2. There was Jomo Kenyatta. 3. Nana Bebre wo. Because of time. Nana, we're on top of my because of time.
I'm not putting you into story. I'm just trying to tell you, say, Obeki Kambu unya 10.
Nana, I agree. Nana, I'm saying that
out of 54.
Nana, I'm not disagreeing with you. I'm saying, say. That is there, but for me, the foremost thing is the leadership, not the age. I don't see the bearing of the age on how a leader performs. Because President Mahama doesn't need to be 30 to spot a certain 30 or they say that rural Ashanti region. The same time Nana Simon and performing, there was another minister in his same age bracket and not perform of Volta region. So I'm saying that there will be exceptions. But when a leader wants to perform, irrespective of the age, I'll be performing. Because you can instruct, you can direct, you can build the state.
The fundamental thing in it said akokwa kai yen life expectancy any the complications of after 60
yes
cannot be compared to somebody or no the life expectancy 80 years 90 years 100 years. It's emphasis chairman this in ping a D80 or China.
Yeah.
What is it be a 50
why is he 80?
I'm saying that
he's 80 because the systems there, the salary there, the living conditions there. Those are the fruit of the leadership. When Americans say, "Nana, Nippon, Ghana, you know this system of pension." And the Senate, yes,
I get it, but the point let me try to make it and say, Chairman, this is in pure China. So we're the 80 years when the age now.
Yeah.
Or to say we are 50.
Yes.
Yes. Based on medicine, drug, opportunity, and all health facilities.
Yes.
And so, if we are comparing China, somebody I see what this is he's performing.
Yeah.
I would want the situation to be in Africa. That Nelson Mandela, in what circumstances, Obeto, a structure of white ruling and putting certain structures.
Not exactly. See, Nana, on the same example, now, China near already 80. The age equivalence for Ghana is 50 years. So, Nana, the solution for us is not to get a youthful president. The solution for us is to make sure that while we're Chinese be 80 and have a sound mind to govern, but a Ghanaian at 80 will not have that same sound mind. And I'm saying that it's based on certain basics. The Ghanaian doesn't have that basic, so leadership must provide that base, not necessarily going for a youthful president, because we may get a youthful president who may not deliver.
I'm not sure, sir, near a youthful president. What we are saying is
relatively youthful.
The age factor in Ghana, no, ɛyɛ adwuma because yɛnya mpanyinfo wɔ Ghana ha so odi sister na 70 na hoɔden no ɛnte sɛ saa na wobɛasa bɛyɛ president it comes with additional stress ɛntimi mmoa because executive president nti any decision bi anka wɔsɛnka onkura no yɛ no te sɛ wo na woba but so China ni no emma me te say e was say be kate so na president na ba all these things do not help so you need an active person to do the job.
My argument is this: you are saying say obi e wo China where the 80 years, right? It's equivalent to obi or Ghana where the 50 years in thinking and everything. I'm saying that what are the conditions that is making that healthy 80-year-old Chinese man be able to govern China? And a 50-year-old man cannot govern Ghana. I'm saying that those conditions should be addressed first before we say we need a relatively youthful or a younger leader. Because then what I'm saying is that, for example, why did Italy die more for COVID than Africa? Because they have an older population compared to Africa. Nana, the normal Chinese, you know, a Ghanaian politician, what's that? Nana, the nutrition. That is what you must tackle. The school no kono ni nyansa edition trim the curriculum that's what you must tackle because na ma konya brantie ba brantie na no ejimi force na epani no sabe ono so agente na so I'm only saying that let's tackle the fundamentals what will make an 80-year-old Chinese be able to govern China but a 15-year-old in Ghana or an equivalent per caveat adam I'm not to govern Ghana and I'm saying that it's because of certain fundamentals China in the school koye edra wonum all these things come into play. So for me, that should be the first thing.
That's to you. Any additional lines?
Nana, the American say now a simple question: why do people retire if age doesn't matter? Why do you retire from active service or work?
Because
age doesn't matter because you can work throughout, anytime, anywhere. Whether you are 90, whether you are 100, age doesn't matter. So why do we retire?
Okay.
We should allow people to be working throughout life.
Yeah.
That's a money penny here.
You work
a few.
No.
A few.
Oh, Nana, the three
professions like.
I'm coming. The three main professions. When you read about the three main professions, divinity, medicine, and law, you don't retire.
No, you retire.
No. Nana, I'm coming. I'm saying, say, the argument of retirement makes this argument limited. Why? The divinity, the three main professions, divinity, asofudie, right? Law.
Asofudie crowd retire.
Law and all that. You mostly don't retire.
You retire. You retire. Just that after that, you know.
Who feel
yes.
Exactly. So Nana, it's the point I want to make.
So the point is that being for example, Oko Kenwester, Obi a professor. Odi sister, yeah, no, ebi a contractor, or 5, Timia near the 5.
Why?
Odi 70, why? Because we assume say ebia or was setting yansa by your money active.
Exactly.
No.
Nana, the university. Our intelligentsia institution believe is a post-60 you can work. The argument I'm making is inherently the university agrees that even when you are in retirement, you have something to offer.
No, that's not the point I was making.
No, a vice chancellor recently say UCC say hey. Yes, say well this is to uncle compulsory retirement.
No, the argument. Baby, are you there? But that's not what I'm trying to say.
Yetimi grandma IG me pachomba. Yetimi my IGP. Wako sister ni amani 2 years extension. Meanwhile, it just over 2 years obeti.
Yeah, Nana. What are they looking at? 18 year can say retirement nearly be 70. Say after 70 no.
Yeah.
Globally, obia hu ni se nipa no. They are no makafa Trump. Yankasu wenyini.
Yeah.
Despite the performance, why are they crying over the age? Yeah. It's because there is some relations with age and performance.
Yeah.
And research will tell you. So physically, there's deterioration. Emotionally, there's deterioration. Cognitively, said you see, and mentally, there's some deterioration. And una yedi can say institution because Africa our institutions.
Who's supposed to build that institution?
Because South Africa working. South Africa working.
Exactly. No, I'm coming. Yes. So that's what I'm saying. I have brought it back. They are supposed, exactly. Okay, they are supposed to ensure that institutions are building. Mudi data from